Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of MOE'S Horror. Come from Myram T.O.'s. And if this is your first time coming to this channel, please do so. Make sure that you're subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications so that way you don't miss another video like this one coming your way. Please feel free to hit the like button. Also feel free to leave a comment. It does help our channel grow. Hey everyone, we got a good one for you today. Here comes some Hiya Toys action. It's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre's 2003 remake, Leatherface. This is the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2003, the one that had Jessica Biel in it. This Leatherface is amazing. He is awesome, and he is just flat out badass. This beauty right now is available through Hiya Toys. It's for age of 15 and up. I will say it again. Retails for about $24.99. You could go on the Hiya Toys website and check it out. Also, others like Big Bad Toy Store, Nightmare Toys might have it. Entertainment Earth also does have it available now, or they might be on a pre-order, but they are shipping them out. So I've had this one for a little while already. This came straight from Hiya Toys, so I'm assuming everybody else probably has them in hand. All right, so you can see the front of the package right there. You can see that. Of course, he's going to bring a chainsaw. He's going to bring a little display base. The bases can interlock, so there is another Leatherface out there. You could scroll down into my library and check that one out. I recently just moved, so I don't know as to what container that Leatherface is in, or else I would do the comparison and show you how they do it. But I believe that it brings the same like base display, so you could literally piece them together, folks, and give them a bigger base if you wanted to. But this Leatherface is the remake, so we're going to check them out. Let's check out the side of the package. There you can see that badass son of a bitch right there, just kicking back with that chainsaw, just ready to do some damage. It also looks like he brings, yeah, is that a sledgehammer? Could be. We're going to check it out in there. And then you can see the side right there. All right, folks, first off, tail of the tape. This Leatherface is checking in about 4.5 inches tall, which is around 11 centimeters. Yeah, he's small. So this is for their 3 3/4 inch line, but this Leatherface is a lot bigger. He tends to bring some things. So he's going to bring some really small alternate hands. So I don't know if you could really even see those. They are so small, folks. But he does bring them. Okay. And then he brings these things right here. And what these do is they mount on the bottom of his base. So he's also going to bring a base with a wood finish, so you can see that exactly how that looks. Okay. So yeah, let's do that now. So we'll do that right there. So you could just go like there through the back. Click it in. I like to click one in from the other side to kind of give it a little balance. Okay, so, and it will hold it up. All right, then he brings that sledgehammer. Look at how awesome that thing is. Just looks amazing. Got a real good looking wood finish to it. Got the good sledgehammer area finish. Everything is just right on this. So, yeah, I don't know how good you can really see it on screen, but it looks good in person, folks, even from the top of it. And it's like a nice, good material, like, but watch it, because if you bend it too much, you might break it. And then he brings his chainsaw. His chainsaw just looks badass. Yeah, pardon me, folks, I had to get my lighting and stuff right because we just moved. So I did a video earlier, showed you that we just moved. I'm about 40 minutes from my last house. So my last place that I lived in. So you can see that nice chainsaw that they've given us. And it's a little rigid too. It's like rough. So be careful with that. And then, yeah, you can see the bendiness of it. But yeah, it's you could probably cut like something if you really needed to with this thing. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. So here we have Leatherface. Looks real good. I don't know if I could get more of some light on him for you could see him. Yeah, he looks real good. So I'll give him a turn. As you could tell, he did stand on his own. So yeah, the way that all that looks. Yeah, he's very articulate too. So they did a great job over at Hiya Toys. You got some soft molded plastic here, this whole piece right here in the front. And then the boots, just the detail amongst everything is just well made. You can see, I don't know how good you can see his face, so maybe you can see a little bit better there. Yeah, he looks good. Like, could you imagine this dude like standing in like a backdrop, just if you just did something and just had him like cornered out in like some backdrop, you know? He would look freaking awesome. And to know that they got like what is it, 6-inch or 7-inch versions of these coming out through Hiya Toys. Yeah, tell me about it, folks. Tell me about it. All right, so it's review time. Head doesn't look down very good, but it will look side to side. Yeah, he could get him to do that, Michael Myers, a little bit. And obviously, you could spin the head. It's probably on a small little joint up in there. Arms do go up and around. I got to hold him a little bit. And then he does have a single jointed elbow. You can see right there. And then also he has rotation throughout there. And then obviously on the hand, he will also have rotation, and you could get the hands to move around. Okay, part of my fingers is just that this figure is just so small. I don't think that he had, oh yeah, he does. So right here, right below his sleeve, at the very top of the elbow, he does have rotation as well. Okay, but it's a little loose right there. What's going on with that? All right, so this one, you can see it right there. It has all the rotation that this guy just has. Yeah, he's just kick-ass. I just love the colors of it, like from his necktie to everything just works, folks, just works. Okay, so I'm going to turn him around for some of this other part of the review. So you can see right here, he's going to have, yeah, this is like a harder plastic, but like I don't know, what the way that this feels, it just feels different. But anyway, he's going to have rotation at about here, so you could see it through there. And then also they hid one right there. So he's also going to have rotation throughout there. You can see that. And then on the very back of the legs, obviously he has double jointed knees. So you can get that to go also. And this guy is very flexible, folks. So you can do a lot of awesomeness to your displays, maybe make some cool dioramas. And then the legs will split. You can do that, and you can get him to pretty much do the splits if you wanted him to. Yeah, he's awesome. I love the way that this figure's made. I can't wait to review the larger one. Feet do go down, do go up, and he does have some tilt rocker on that. So yeah, don't be surprised when you get one of these. If you have never had one, folks, please do so. I was a little hesitant on first with some Hiya Toys due to the fact that they were so small in the beginning. And now I'm like, since I reviewed that last Leatherface, I absolutely love them. And I'm like, what have I been missing out on? So now I'm going to have to go back and do some Predators and everything else to check out. All right, so I wanted to point out he does have a little pin right there that you can put his feet into. You can see that, so you would just about go like this to get him on there. You hear that squeeze? Yeah, there you go. Look at that, folks. Damn. What a piece. This thing is just completely amazing. Let me raise that up a little bit. Maybe I could back him up. There you go. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's the money shot right there, baby. Yeah, this dude, he just looks bad to the bone. Look at that. Give him a turn. I know that the bloody variant of this, they are doing a bloody variant. It's going to be out in a later date. I obviously will more than likely be getting that figure also. Yeah. Please subscribe, folks, if you want to see that. If you're a huge fan of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I'm sure in my library down below I got something for you in there. All right, folks, so here he is with chainsaw in hand. Both hands. Yeah, he holds this thing very well. I still did not need to use the alternate hands. I don't know why they're even in there, but yeah, I didn't need them. Maybe it's because these ones have like a more darker, grimier finish to them than the ones that he has on. I would think that that's probably why Hiya Toys put it on for some of you specialists out there that want to be movie accurate. Yeah, this dude's pretty right on the money, and you could get him to just about do anything. So let's see if we can get him to raise it. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he'll do it, and he could probably do even more and really get it up over his head if you wanted him to. But I'm gonna leave him like that. Yeah, just folks, I had to leave it like that just for that way. If to your imagination, you could go out and get one. But folks, this figure is nice. Flat out, I'm giving this sucker, I would say, about almost a 5 out of 5 because I am so impressed with this figure. I love the way that it looks, it feels. I just can't wait to get the bigger version of this. I'm glad that there's other companies out there now that are starting to bring stuff like this to the table, folks. What do you think about this figure? Do you have this figure? Are you pre-ordered to get this figure? Are you really excited to receive this figure if you're on a pre-order? Also, if you've received it, were you as impressed with it as I was? That's the question. And yes, there is a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff in my library. You're just going to have to look a little bit, folks. But yeah, we are slightly under 600 videos. So, but there is something in there from the Mask, from Trick or Treat Studios Mask to other Leatherface items, from NECA, from Mezco. They're in there, folks. All right, folks. So this is a Hiya Toys product available now through Hiya Toys. You go onto their website if they are not yet sold out. They market for about $24.99 US. It did take some while to get here. I don't know if they're shipping them straight from another country or what to the US, or if they're just a slower shipping here in the US, but it did take a minute to receive this one. All right, folks, so that's it for my review. Please like, comment, subscribe, and from MOE'S to yours, good night, everyone. All right, folks, so before we get going, yeah, there is something that they did include. It was in the box. You could see that right there. It is a beautiful picture of Leatherface in the background right there. I don't know how good you can see it. It's in the box with them. Yeah, I'm just more and more impressed with Hiya Toys. They are just doing a good job, Hiya Toys.